Lord Guocha is so cool, isn't he?
Oh, it's you. Go show him what you're made of.
Nothing's changed. The state of the realm is as worrying as ever.
I heard the capital's been practically reduced to ruins. What a shame.
Things have gotten so much better.
I just can't help but stare at Lord Guan Yu's magnificence.
They say Lord Cao Cao and Yuan Shao are old acquaintances. Not sure if they're friends now, though. I heard there's another big conflict over who will succeed. That Cao Cao fellow's been making it.
This is the right place for good grub. Why don't we have a meal together? Food's always better with company. Great. Then it's decided. Let's eat our fill. Heck, if we're going to enjoy ourselves, might as well try out a few places, am I right? Hey now! You're a real pal, you know that? All right, let's go enjoy a night on the town. Well now, I'll take you around to a few choice eateries. That one over there is good. Same with the one on the corner. After those, we ought to take a stroll over to the edge of town. Happy to hear it. All of them are great. Believe you me. And by great, I'm talking tasty, cheap spots where you can kick back and eat in peace. Oh, and they use food harvested from real nice fields. Veggies and potatoes really get tasty when people put their heads together and put in a ton of hard work on the daily. One of the higher-ups might get mad if they heard me say this, but don't you think tending to fields and warfare are kind of similar? So you get me. Glad to hear it. Farmers fight against weather, unknown diseases, you name it. They're risking their lives as much as the rest of us. Boy, all this talking is making me hungry. Let's hurry and get to our first stop. We'll eat tons. Be thankful for the great food, then eat tons more.
Lord Guocha is so cool, isn't he? I'll never be like him, though. Can't even fake it.
The enemy officer has been
You're an
defeated.
irritating whelp out there. I shall go silence it.
The enemy officer has been
Experience my
defeated.
stratagem, refined to perfection.
Tables turn. Nice. I see it. Take this. All my might.
To victory!
Take this.
Admit defeat!
Head in. I see it. Take this. With all my might. Nice.
Admit defeat!
Take this. Take this. Turn the table. Let's end this.
Curtain draws near.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
That Cao Cao fellow's been making a name for
With our provisions running low, taking you was exactly what we needed. Now, we can maintain a foothold here for a while and plan our next move. Once our food shortage has been solved and our supply routes secured, we will be ready to take back Yan. Good. When taking on a foe that is holed up in a castle, it is essential to have a force large enough to overwhelm the enemy. One needs enough soldiers to completely surround the castle and cut off all supply routes. Despair, then starvation, will follow. That is the proper way to conduct a siege. Of course, it is impossible to mobilize an army large enough for such a task without sufficient rations and supplies. On the other hand, if you plan ahead and build the required supply lines, then victory is sure to follow, as sure as day follows night. Prepare the men to march. Wait for the crops to be harvested. That sort of thing. For now, we wait until the time comes for us to strike.
Lord Guocha is so cool, isn't he? I'll never be like him, though. Can't even fake it.
Think the guys who...
Oh, it's you. Go show him what you're made of.
When I grow up, I'll learn to wield a weapon and fight too!
heard the capital's been practically reduced to ruins. What a shame.
Things are going well enough around here.
Let's begin.
Yes.
Yes.
With me here, I suppose our victory is all but assured.
Now go. The time is right. Let's go. We overthrow Louis Bu and take back Yin.
He dares to seek another battle so soon? This is always Cao Cao's way.
The entire enemy army is holed up in Puyang Castle. And they must be waiting for outside reinforcements. In which case, we proceed as planned. Have our armies block the roads to the castle. Shall we initiate the advance?
Come on then. I'm ready. I'll defeat each and every one of you. Honor a seat. Take this. Take this. Time to end this. The enemy officer.
The main
been
army has
defeated.
begun to march. Then, we will also head for Puyang Castle.
Go, advance onward. Let's go.
Come now.
Curtis, we can't take much more. But then, what of our allies?
We will hold this strong point and turn you back, no matter what!
How can I reply?
You're done! Gotta be quicker than that. Let's get serious. Take this! Take it! I see you. Getting rough. We're passing! Take this! Let's end this. The enemy officer.
This is where the battle
defeated.
will be won or lost. Which is exactly why I've come. Perhaps I shouldn't have betrayed Cao Cao.
Let's go.
No. Powerful though he may be, I do not regret my choice.
Turn the tables. The enemy officer has been
You
defeated.
seem to have recovered. Even so, the next steps will be crucial.
This is getting really difficult. Just have to find a way to turn it around.
And how could I say no? Here we go!
this! Take this!
Easy.
Time to end this!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Or not enough.
Let's go! It is our duty to protect this land! We will drive away all would-be invaders! Indeed! This ends here! Take this! Let's end this!
The enemy officer has
Fail
been
in
defeated.
one's duty is a bitter pill.
Let's go! Now they have no means of attack. Initiative is ours. Just have to press home our advantage. Now advance!
This siege will not end well for us. I'm going out, and I'll take Cao Cao's head myself.
Wait, Lord Louis Boo! Now is not the right time!
Fear not, Chen Gong. No matter the odds, my strength will bring us victory.
Yes. This high ground will suffice. We can
The
draw
enemy
the
officer
enemy in.
has been
We should be
defeated.
able to hit them with projectiles. All right. Let's clear the way.
Lord Louis Boo claimed this castle after much toil. I will fight with all my strength to protect it.
I am ready, Got this! And act!
We may not be able to make it through this.
This appears the resistance is futile.
Now's our chance!
Let's bring glory to our forces!
Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good. I leave the rest up to you. We must find a way to overcome this situation.
Take this! Good!
We'll rush the castle and catch the enemy off guard.
Time to end this!
The enemy officer has been
You're
defeated.
Cao Cao's men. Let's go. You.
I can do better. That is why I must live to fight another day.
My apologies. It was not our intention to startle you. You all seem so interested in everything going on outside that we thought it would be rude to interrupt by announcing our presence.
Needing your aid, all due to my own incompetence. I can think of little more pathetic.
Bring him down. Take this! You have the upper hand. You mustn't waste this
The enemy
opportunity.
officer has been defeated.
Finally, someone with a backbone. Just try not to perish too quickly. Oh, the true warrior's power!
Well, if it isn't our dear old friends, it's been too long. However, I must ask that you leave immediately.
I'm ashamed that I ever trusted you. But you will come to regret betraying Lord Cao Cao soon enough.
Things looking rough. I won't be able to take care of this all on my own.
Hey, over here!
I knew you were coming, but I didn't think it would take that long.
You're finished!
Gotta be quicker. I expected more out of an officer.
Take this!
You're finished!
Certainly formidable. This is what I must defeat to prove my ability. My very existence, even.
We have accomplished our mission. All that's left now is to surround Lu Bu and bring him down. I failed to protect Yen. Perhaps this will, somehow, wash away the stench of my incompetence.
Now then, we'll launch our attack from here. Archers, knock! Let your arrows fall upon them like a deadly rain!
Arrow volley from inside the castle. Has the keep been taken?
The enemy officer has been defeated.
It's finally time to do what I do best. You can have the castle. If I defeat Cao Cao, your meager victory will mean nothing. He won't stand a chance against me.
Not on my watch. You'll have to go through me to get to Lord Cao Cao.
Ready yourself. You're finished!
Counting on you. This is tough, no matter how you slice it.
Ready yourself! Damn it! Pathetic! Cao Cao, I will finish this! Just you wait. Don't get yourself killed in the meantime.
Pursuing a wounded beast is ill-advised. Allow Lu Bu his freedom for now. We've already accomplished our goal here. Let us take this time to appreciate our efforts and celebrate the reclamation of our stronghold.
It's been a long time since I was last in Puyang. I admit, it feels strange to be back, So much has happened. So many things have changed.
It has been quite hectic. Nonetheless, Lord Cao Cao has taken you and made great progress.
He has more subjects, more soldiers, and more officers. It's a far cry from those days back in Luoyang.
Indeed, I don't think there is any man under the heavens who commands more people or wields more power than he does. Even measured against his rivals, he stands above the crowd, the mightiest of the mighty.
Which begs the question, how should he wield such might?
After all, a single decision from his lordship can affect the course of the entire realm.
Well, Cao Cao, what do we do next?
What's next? Let me share with you my plan.
Hey, so you know our Lord loves giving us all special nicknames, right? He always calls Dian Wei, Eli, something coming evil, and I think he came up with a good one for Xin Yu. Oh yeah, and wasn't he the first one to start calling you Ziluan? It's so hard to be sure. What if that's just what people have always called you? I have no idea what it means, but it sounds powerful. It kind of makes me jealous. If I fight really well in the next battle, do you think maybe he'll give me a great nickname too? Whatever he chooses, I hope it makes me sound really fierce like tiger or bear or something like that.
Hey!
this! Coming at you! Prepare for pain! Look on her, see it! Take this! With all my might! Turn the table! Take this! And that! Take this! All my might! Time to act! Prepare for pain! Look on her seat! Time to act! Let's end this! How could I? The enemy officer has been defeated.
Hey, do you have a moment? It's nothing too serious. There's just something I'd like to say to you. Firstly, I want to thank you for your efforts in the battle with Louis Bu. If you hadn't been there, we'd have been in trouble. You have my gratitude, truly. I hope to repay the favor someday. Now you're making me blush. But it's nice to hear you feel that way. How can I put this? Your background is something of a mystery, right? Yet, my lord placed you at his side, regardless. He is nothing if not open-minded. But it's not like I'm trying to draw your story out of you, so you can relax. We're comrades now. Regardless of our backgrounds, we've both risen to prominence thanks to Lord Cao Cao. So, how about it? Will you serve him alongside me? With you there, I'd have another person I can really count on. I'm sure of it. Of course not. Please keep an open mind and think it over. My lord has a vision, one that gives me hope for the future.
I'm desperate to help make it a reality. Yet there are many who would stand in his way. And sometimes, we're the only ones in a position to stop them. I'm sure you know what I mean. I'm not trying to worry you or anything, but just keep this in mind when times get tough, okay? Anyway, enough serious talk. Let's go eat. To protect a man like Lord Cao Cao, one must keep their strength up. You should follow my example.
Well, the Emperor has safely fled from Chang'an.
Yes, but he has been forced to ally himself with people of ill repute, having no one else to turn to. It's said that both Li Jue and Guo Shi's men are trying to track him down.
Those two are the fiends who wrought havoc in Chang'an. They're following in Dong Zhuo's wicked ways. I want to do whatever I can to keep His Majesty from falling into their hands. That's what has brought me here, to ask you for advice.
I see. It is only natural that a loyal subject of the Emperor would want to save him from peril. In any case, he is a valuable asset. If he were under our control, we would gain a great deal of power. That would certainly benefit Lord Cao Cao. But he has yet to make a move, since he lacks justification to take the Emperor under his protection.
A lack of justification?
Yes. Placing the Emperor under our control without good reason would make us no different than Dong Zhuo. And if we go down the same path as that man, we are doomed.
It certainly is a complicated situation. I only wish there were some way we could convey our intentions to His Majesty.
This is just a thought, but perhaps we don't need to worry about it too much.
We don't?
What the Emperor desires is a powerful protector. But it can't be some deviant boar. like Dong Zhou, it needs to be someone who will govern competently. At the present moment, Lord Cao Cao is the closest to that ideal. So what if we simply continue to help him gain more power?
I see. His Majesty's eyes will be drawn to us.
Yes, that's the way I see it. So I think our optimal course of action is to simply continue putting forth our best efforts and let fate decide what happens.
We will rescue His Majesty.
So we finally received word.
Yes. Our orders are to eliminate the traitors to the throne and guard the Emperor on his way to the palace in Luoyang.
Well, I'll be damned. This is a cause I can get behind. I can't believe we get to help the Emperor himself.
It shows that Lord Cao Cao's status has risen above that of a mere governor. Heartening indeed.
Cao Cao, we cannot make the slightest mistake here.
Yes. And that's why I will need all of you at your best. We must work together as one to bring the Emperor to safety.
I heard there's another big conflict over who will succeed.
Looking rough. Let's get serious. There we go. Take this. With all my might. Can't believe the enemy officer has been defeated. Time to attack. This territory is ours.
Think the guys who laid waste to our fields will be back?
Let's begin.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Yes.
Now go.
Come now.
We have but one goal to achieve. We must overcome all obstacles to save the Emperor. I'm counting on you all, my wise and courageous warriors.
It seems that Li Jue's forces are pursuing the Emperor. We must hurry to his rescue.
The enemy officer
Task is to capture
has
enemy
been
bases.
defeated.
We will clear the path to Luoyang and welcome the Emperor there.
We're dealing with royalty here, so let's get this done quick. All right, let's move out.
Begin the advance.
This territory.
Arrogant fools.
The enemy officer
coming to claim the throne
has
for
been
yourselves.
defeated.
You will face Sheik Wan instead.
cannot hold out for much longer.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go. Let's go.
Take this. Take this.
No choice but to retreat. Choosing solitude on the battlefield. You must be good. Let us fight! I will break it!
The enemy officer
before it even
has been
happened.
defeated. An even match. We must push harder. This territory is ours.
Let's go.
I think it's safe to say this place is ours now.
Let's have a break.
Why would they attempt to harm me? What madness!
Take this!
Whatever path your majesty wishes to take, I shall clear the way! We are grateful for your aid. But who on earth?
We are in the service of Lord Cao Cao. We received the Emperor's call for aid and have come to offer our assistance.
So you're Cao Cao's trustworthy vassals. What a welcome turn of events.
All my might!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Looking rough.
There we go! I'm starting to get fatigued. This right. Take this. Get this here! Hunter down!
All my might!
Can't believe this. The enemy officer
Such great
has been
strength.
defeated.
I'm pulling back for now.
Enemies in the near vicinity have been dealt with. Lord Cao Cao, your aid has been most welcome.
Well, we have rescued the Emperor. Now, we just need to get him out of here safely.
Find the Emperor!
Let's go.
Could not have reached Luoyang yet!
And there are the pursuers, right on cue. We should leave right away.
We cannot allow any harm to come to the Emperor. Could we not try traveling a path with as few enemy forces as possible?
The enemy holds a strong position here. We'll just have to go around them.
All my might!
Take this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Forgive me for imposing on you in such a manner. I am ready to face any punishment. Take this!
This territory. The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
This is tough, no matter how you slice it. This is tough, no matter how you slice it.
Foresaw this victory before it even happened. I think it's safe to say this place is ours now.
We have the upper hand. Keep up the pace.
Got this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Once again, we must choose a
Our
passage
enemy
here.
fell to my incredible might!
Now, how do things look up ahead? Good. Their defenses are weak here. That means we'll be able to take the shortest route to Luoyang.
To advance!
We're taking the Emperor with us.
Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
Fight to bring glory to our forces! Let's get serious.
You are very skilled.
The enemy officer.
It is a true honor for me to be able to fight alongside you.
We have repelled the pursuers. Now, let us make haste in our advance.
I think the time has come to employ a little trap. Commence the advance.
Now that we've come this far, Luoyang is but a stone's throw away. We should keep moving.
You thought you could just walk away with the Emperor? You'll never escape us! All units, charge! Secure the Emperor before they enter Luoyang!
Li Cui. I never expected him to command such a force. I must urge the Emperor to enter Luoyang immediately. We must be a shield to buy time for the Emperor to escape. All units, assemble before Hulao Gate.
Oh, so you've come to stop me. Well, it matters not. I'll make this quick. I can't let you go any further. Orders from above, you see. So do me a favor and stop where you are.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated. Skills are impressive. The enemy officer
I've learned a lot from watching
has been defeated.
It is futile to fight against an army of this size. Now, Your Majesty, if you would kindly place yourself back under our protection.
The only choice we have is to defeat them head-on. Go now, my fiercest warrior! Slaughter the beasts that pursue the Emperor! You got your back. You better be grateful.
Well, I did what I was told to do. As long as I don't get an earful later, it's all the same to me.
There is no end to them. I'm starting to get a bad feeling about this.
Your Majesty, I'm glad to see you are unharmed. I, Cao Cao, shall protect you from here on out.
The Emperor has reached Luoyang? There's still time. All units, break through Hulao Gate! Pursue the Emperor!
So, you refuse to back down. You must be destroyed.
Stay out of our way! The Emperor belongs to us! My blade is guided by unshakable loyalty. Traitors and infidels are no match for my resolve.
The enemy officer
Impressive.
has been defeated.
A soldier quite unlike any other. The straight and sturdy blade sharpened to flesh.
To fight against such a force without
The enemy
fear.
officer
What commendable courage.
Worthy adversary indeed! We are the rightful guardians of the Emperor. We will not allow you to take him from us. No, damn it! I won't forget this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take this! Take this! All my might! I can't believe this!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
His Majesty will now be able to rest easy within Luoyang. Thank you for all your efforts.
What did you say? You wish to have me placed under your protection?
The ruined Luoyang is in a pitiful state, is it not?
So, you would use me as your political puppet? Like Dong Zhou, then Li Jue and Gou Shi, like the territorial beasts of the world?
As you say.
The greed of man throws order into chaos, breeds all the strife we face in this world. Even so, those lacking desire lose sight of their path, of how to live. What we need are laws and systems to regulate such desires. Strength to safeguard such statutes and amend any unrest. And at the zenith of this structure, we need you, Your Majesty, as a symbol most sacrosanct.
Cao Cao, what is it you?
A new world. Be that as it may, for the sake of one's ambitions, one must eradicate those standing in the way, or face being eradicated. This is the path I, Cao Cao, dare to walk. The path of absolute rule.
Cao Cao has decided on his goal and gained the means to fulfill it. With pure reason as his guiding principle, he aims to control the land. However, so steadfast is his dedication to this principle that he risks eliminating not only corruption, but compassion as well. His path will be a trying one. If his conquest is to succeed, countless lives will be lost. Guardian of Peace. If you believe that Cao Cao is the hero that will bring an end to the chaos,
Here you are.
We're coming in.
We have something really important to discuss. It's about your future with us and our Lord.
As I'm sure you've heard, Cao Cao has made the decision to bring the Emperor to you. This will be a great step forward on his path to supremacy. We know what steps we must take from here on out. All that's left now is to take them. So, how about it? Will you tread this path with us?
You are wasted as a mere hired hand. Enter the service of Lord Cao Cao officially so that we can build a powerful new kingdom. Now, I really shouldn't be the one to say this, but the path our Lord has chosen will not be easy. We will likely have to fight all sorts of rivals along the way. I suppose that's what it takes to rule by the sword. That's why having you with us would be so reassuring. More than anything, we would hate to see a friend among the ranks of our enemies.
Nevertheless, this decision will affect your future. So will you join us or not? Think carefully before making your choice. You will. Cao Cao will be pleased to hear that.
All right. Then we should deliver the news to our Lord right away. But really, it pleases me greatly to have you join us. You won't regret it.
Having you under Cao Cao's command will lift some of the weight off my shoulders. I'm counting on you.
Cao Cao rose above his many rival warlords to gain control over the imperial throne. He made great efforts to establish a new regime centered on Shu. In the face of this, Yuan Shao and the other powerful clans could not remain docile, and their ambitions were soon laid bare. Elsewhere, Sun Ce worked with Zhou Yu on a plan to gain independence from Yuan Shu. In their youthful eyes, possibilities seemed to stretch out all the way to the horizon. Although Liu Bei had now allied with the peerless warrior Lu Bu, he fell into doubt, unable to decide on the path he should take. With the entire land facing great uncertainty, its heroes also stood at a crossroads. Chapter 4. Sun Ce rises up in Jiangdong. Liu Bei faces a quandary in Xia Pei. Cao Cao fights a decisive battle at Guandu.
Allow me to welcome you again.
Hear, hear. You've already done so much to help us. I'm glad you decided to formally join our forces.
Agreed. I just wish we could find more people like you.
On the one hand, You are valuable to us simply for your excellent abilities as a warrior. Yet, your versatility is what makes you special. And so I will not give you any strict orders. You can do as you see fit. I wouldn't have gone out of my way to recruit you if I intended for you to serve me like any other officer. Each of my retainers has unique strengths. It is my job to decide how they may be best utilized. Use your gifts to soar through the battlefield like a Luen.
Dian Wei, don't you think you're working too hard? You'll collapse if you don't take a moment to rest once in a while.
Ha! Don't worry, Shu-Chu. I can handle it. Neither of us came from renowned families. So we need to work hard just to prove ourselves. Right, Yue-Jin?
Yes. I was a mere record keeper before my promotion. Now I have to keep striving to live up to his lordship's high expectations.
And you're one to talk, Shu-Chu. You've been working from dawn until dusk as well.
Well, I've lived in a village my whole life, but now we're trying to cultivate fields across the realm. There's a lot of work to do.
It seems we are all in agreement. I hear that your circumstances are similar to mine. I am new here, and know little of what has passed. I imagine Lord Cao Cao must have recruited you for your particular skills. Very well. I won't pry. Lord Cao Cao rates your skills very highly. That much is clear. He is not swayed by reputation or accomplishments. He simply assesses each warrior's might, and each strategist's shrewdness.
Yes. If he hadn't taken notice of me, I'd have remained in the infantry. I may never have had a chance to prove myself.
That's why we must work harder than ever. If we let up, we might end up disgracing our lord.
Right. It's going to take a lot of sweat and toil to get to where we want to go. But we owe it to him to throw ourselves into it.
Now, let's discuss what to do about Louis Bu.
He has fled from Puyang, and now seeks shelter under Liu Bei, who in terms of military strength alone, is no real threat to us.
But what's concerning is the growing number of elite warriors who have gathered to serve him out of admiration for his character. While we could have easily dealt with each of them individually, now that so many of them are allied together.
I am of the same opinion. Especially noteworthy are Guan Yu and Zhang Fei, Liu Bei's two fiercest officers.
Then, our aim should be to destroy their unity.
It is Liu Bei himself that binds them all together. He is widely respected as a benevolent man. Most would be honored to serve him. But as we know, Louis Bu is ambitious, perhaps too ambitious to remain in anyone's service for long.
Then, we ought to have Liu Bei sent to eliminate Yuan Shu by imperial decree. If we can force Louis Bu and Liu Bei into a conflict, both will take heavy losses.
Would you elaborate on your reasoning, Lord Shunyu?
We shall take advantage of Liu Bei's virtuous nature. From what I understand, he is not the type to turn down people's requests. If he receives orders from the Emperor, he is certain to comply. And once he leads his forces away, Xiaopei will no longer be adequately defended. Chen Gong would not miss the opportunity to capture it.
Yuan Shu and Liu Bei are among our biggest threats. If they destroy each other, it would be a big help. Lord Shunyu, you're being surprisingly ruthless. Are we to assume this is all for the sake of a peaceful future?
His lordship has set his sights on conquering the entire realm. If I am to assist him in that goal, I too must be willing to make hard choices.
Lord Shunyu, that is...
I admit I have my own thoughts on the matter, but I will recommend to Lord Cao Cao that an imperial decree be issued.
I see. Liu Bei would certainly become a threat with Louis Bu in his ranks. I will propose to the Emperor that Yuan Shu be hunted down.
Thank you, my lord.
The situation is concerning, even supposing that we manage to take care of Louis Bu and Liu Bei. Yuan Shao battles with Gong Sun San in Yo to the north, and tensions are rising in Jing to the south.
Yuan Shao is the one we should be most wary of. Gong Sun Zan is doing well defending against him, but Yuan Shao now controls most of Hebei, so it is only a matter of time. Yuan Shao will win eventually.
And when he does, his forces will be further bolstered by citizens from Yo province and the remnants of Gong Sun Zan's army. After that, he will set his sights on us. Or to be more precise, on the Emperor in the capital.
So what do we do? Ally with Gong Sun San and take him on? It'll take a significant amount of our manpower to overturn Gong Sun San's unfavorable odds.
Agreed. And if he were to win, we would end up as enemies before long. I think we should hold back and look for a way to weaken both parties.
Yan Wei, what do you think?
Me? I have nothing to contribute to a discussion on strategy.
If we never bring in new voices to our discussions, our strategies will become predictable. It can be useful to hear candid opinions from someone like you sometimes.
If you put it that way, well, in my opinion, the most important thing in any war is to protect whatever you value the most. I would advise that we stay put and protect the Emperor and the capital. And while Yuan Shao and Gongsun San are fighting, we can build up our strength.
A sound strategy, as I'd expect from you, Lord Yanwei. I think that may just be the best course of action. At the same time, we need to ensure that we're not dragged into the conflict, for one reason or another.
We ought to eliminate the possibility of Yuan Shao finding some excuse to attack us. One way might be to cede him the rank of Grand General, which His Majesty bestowed on Lord Cao Cao just recently.
That wouldn't be right, surely. Yuan Shao is not worthy of it for one, and it was the Emperor's decision.
An interesting stratagem. His pride will not allow him to attack someone he is indebted to. The rank of Grand General is a mere formality. I have no qualms about giving it up.
Well then, it seems we have decided on our strategy with respect to Louis Bu, Yuan Shu, Liu Bei, Yuan Shao, and Gongsun Zhen.
That leaves one other major matter. What to do about Jing Province. Zhang Ji, who took the city of Nanyang in Jing, has fallen. Now his successor, Zhang Xiu, is in rivalry with Liu Biao.
Liu Biao's forces far outnumber those of Shang Xu, stationed in Wan Castle. I believe we should take Nanyang, and ally with Liu Biao.
Then let us try that. We will face Zhang Xu next. Go and make preparations for battle.
Lord Zuluan has a discerning eye. Ah, he's just so cool.
Excellent.
Right. Yes.
I heard Lord Cao Cao's taken the light.
What do you need?
What does peace even mean?
May I have a moment? It is truly fortunate for us to meet again. I must ask your forgiveness for the last time we met. when I simply stole your sage advice and fled. That was nothing short of insolent. For that, I must apologize. After all, it is thanks to you that I am here, serving under Lord Cao Cao's command. Surprisingly so. In fact, he saw the warrior in me and took me in, despite our former opposition. Counting on Lord Cao Cao was the right thing to do. You can see in his eyes that his ambitions do not waver. And I have you to thank for showing me the way. Words cannot express my gratitude. I hope to dedicate myself to this land and to our leader. I shall continue to better myself so that I may help Lord Cao Cao on the way towards his total conquest. I appreciate your advice. I will say that I am but a newcomer and still in the midst of training. But if I may, I wish to cherish my friendship with you as comrades on a path to bettering ourselves. I thank you and hope for your guidance. Oh.
For the sake of Lord Cao Cao's rule. For my family.
It's an honor to have you visit. If I may.
Even with such an eminent family, Yuan Shao stands out as truly powerful, trumping even...
Ah, you're here. I had a feeling you'd...
The scars left by the Weebu's assault truly run deep.
Lord Shunyo becomes a different person when he drinks. Seeing it for yourself is half the fun. I'll show Lord Liu Bei what I'm made of. I'll show Lord Liu Bei what I'm made of!
We have it better than most, just
Lord Eugene is way too strict. They say a bunch of his...
Good.
Even with such an eminent family,
Yuan Shao stands out as truly powerful.
I hear the way Lord Zhonghe fights is a sight.
Interesting. To initiate such a plan under those conditions. Your keen insight never ceases to amaze me. You are far too humble. You should take more pride in your strategic acumen. Having an accurate perception of your own abilities is very important, especially knowing what happens when you attempt feats beyond them. I am sure you are aware that I am in the service of Lord Yuan Shao. He has of late come to be called the most powerful leader in the land. In the past, he has followed a typical path to power, achieving victories reliably through acquiring more resources than his enemies. But now, it's as if he's trying to become greater than the sum of his abilities. Perhaps he feels the urgent need to stand taller than his rivals. To pick fruit higher up the Tree of War, he does not use a ladder, but has begun the construction of a tower of great height and dubious stability. As someone in his service, I find this situation most vexing. Certainly you can understand my misgivings. Yes, he has managed to use his family name to intimidate rivals and consolidate his victories. But it cannot last much longer. A victory gained without wisdom and strength can be easily taken away. Because war is the great clash of human potential, and the ephemeral spark of that moment in history is what captures the hearts of men. I suppose I could. That's some advice I would never hear from my comrades. At any rate, speaking with you has lifted my spirits. It is always a pleasure, even if the subject matter is not. If, perchance, my ideal battlefield did exist somewhere in this world, I believe that it might be next to you. Would you welcome such an event. I am happy to hear it. When that day comes, please make a place for me closer to you. I can see that you mean what you say. But for now, let us keep the proper distance from each other, as servants of different masters. One day, on the battlefield of my dreams, we will stand together as allies. Until that day. Yes, I see.
Everything's gotten so exciting.
Even with such an eminent family.
Hey, you came as promised. It can be busy during war councils, but the rest of the time it's very quiet. Perfect for reading. Here, I have the text that you asked for last time. You have a good eye. I'm impressed. This is some fascinating stuff. glad. I found someone to study with. Next time we'll go and see my teacher together. I'd like to introduce you to him. I believe a broad knowledge base will be necessary in the future. And studying with others helps you see things from other perspectives. With our Lord on the cusp of rising to power and quelling the turmoil, he'll need people that can help him govern in times of peace. I think if we keep studying together, we can be of use to him. Besides that, all kinds of knowledge can have value on the battlefield. That goes for intuition too, which many say I excel in. Oh, you think so? I'm not just talking nonsense? Do you know what happens when intuition strikes? All your accumulated knowledge comes together and provides you with a solution. Which is all well and good. But what use is that if you don't have time to implement it? In moments like that, I always feel self-loathing. And then I keep looking back on what happened, trying to figure out what I should have done. But I've not let you speak at all. I'm sorry. Thank you. Hearing that you're interested pleases me to no end. So, I should tell you. To be honest, I really just want to be close to you. All these things I've been saying are just pretext for that. Having you alongside me on the battlefield doesn't suffice. I want us to be like partners, striving in our studies together. Maybe this is just wishful thinking, but I have a feeling that things are going to go our way.
For the sake of Lord Cao Cao.
I used to be a Yellow Turban.
Oh, it's you.
Go show him what you're made of.
Sounds like fighting.
Well.
Now that I'm a father myself.